I saw a brother man that was spiraling, and you looked like you were about fucking 5 minutes away from death with a pile of fucking cans in the corner. By the way, Granny is a drunk, but he doesn't have a mountain of Mountain Dew or a mountain of Bush in the corner. You looked like shit. You looked like you were dying. I gave you tough love. It was that was my intervention. That was love for you, Turk. What I did, and you for whatever reason, you guys took a little break. You took a couple weeks off. You canceled the show. You got all in your feels because the Dan Man put you in your feels a little bit. Then you come back. You look alive again. So Dan, tell me what I did. So tell me what the fuck I did wrong.
Dan, can I just purely because Turk, I think you're on your PC right now. Are you? Turk. Yeah, his quality's fucked up. He used to be on his phone. Okay, you switch to your phone because you better. You can be able to pick your phone up. Yeah. And
just for the full disclosure, this is we do segments on this show now. I'm trying to be like a professional show. This is segment 2 for lack of a better term. Okay, so we're on the clock now. We got about 10 minutes. 10 minutes in the nicer podcast stupid crossover segment. So. What do you want to get off your chest to the Dan?
Yeah, he has to fucking switch over to a medium. He can fucking understood it.
Okay, I've unmuted CHH. You're back.
You keep muting me every 2 seconds when I try to make a point.
All right. So, well, I meant to unmute you. Now you're fucking unmuted. I'm not going to mute you again. Okay. All right. Turk may be back. Okay. Yeah. So this is like for those that are watching at home. This is kind of like a retarded Povo's Clown Town. That's another show that does sort of this. Having 10 people on at the same time.
No one knows.
It's not. Don't worry. It's stupid. Like you said, Dabbleverse, weird shit. All right, hold on.
You're trying to make a name for yourself in the Dabbleverse.
I'm trying to fucking have a show that somewhat is worth my time that entertains people.
When did you
fucking filmed a year ago? Jesus.
When did you become into the Dabbleverse, Dan?
Yeah, that's
when Deb became a co-host of mine.
Oh,
Deb,
so you're not a fan from the old days?
No, and I heard you guys. Likely story. He was a fan of Opie and Anthony in Boston. When was Opie and Anthony on in Boston?
1994 to 96.
Definitely not.
I fucked up.
Probably when Kumi was born. They were on the air in Boston in the mid 90s.
Yeah,
like 94, 95 to 98, right?
Yeah, 98, yeah.
I was born in 1977. Yes, I'm an old fuck. I know that. I've lived in the Boston area pretty much my whole life. So put 2 and 2 together. 1977 to 1995. How old would I be at that age? I'd be about 18. Who listens to fucking shock jock radios when they're 18 years old? Teenagers. So I was.
You sound like you've been practicing this speech.
Again, how'd you like Jim Norton back then?
It's still failing.
Yeah.
We'll listen to it.
Is this the Jenna?
Hey, hellhole! What's up, Dan? This is my real voice. Oh, no, I can't do the Jenna voice for too long. I'm sorry.
Who are you?
Just do the beginning.
Okay, wait. I'll get the lyrics. Hold on. I gotta do the Verity check. Hold on. Oh God. No.
Sorry.
5, 6.
How do you fucking autist keep track of who you all are? I
recognize the fucking voice, you idiot.
Can I sing my
Just let the noise. We let the noise relax us.
5, 6. Someone let me you assume that I'm human. What I gotta do to get through is you.
Okay, it's Jenna.
It is Jenna. It is the real Jenna. Holy shit.
Elevator music.
You can tell how badly he did it, that it's definitely Jenna. He slugged every line exactly the same.
Where have you been hiding, brother?
I'm shadow banned from ONA forums. Like I said, like Hellhole sort of believes.
Shadow banned.
They changed my password and deleting any account I tried.
I don't doubt it. I don't doubt that.
So-
I have no power over any of that.
Why? Can I ask a question for you guys? So for people, you guys are still forum guys through and through. Like that place is.
You have a sign behind you that says "Nice Podcast." Stupid. You're a forum guy too. You bought the fucking sign.
Did somebody else just join? What happened? Oh, you got the bubbler's back. They will need to connect their mic. Okay, so when he comes back.
Okay.
Why do you guys keep running off like every interesting person from that fucking board? Like you
I'm not
realize
running anyone off.
you realize
I want Jenna
if
there.
you-
I want everyone there.
You realize if you run off the people that are interesting and provide content and provide
Yes,
things,
Could-
and then,
could you name
and then you
example?
don't let new people come in, the fucking shit dies. You realize that. You realize you're killing.
They are
the
letting
board.
new people in, but they're fucking with the old regulars, like Jenna and there's a few others.
Well,
Well,
They've
that
Forum
means animals
man, they
are
fuck with-
faggots. They're absolute faggots for fucking in a stupid way
Absolutely.
with people. That's not fucking funny.
Can I tell you the reason for my ban too? The
Go ahead.
shit I got, why I was banned.
Yes.
So the last thread I logged in to shit on was actually Captain Kamala's "I lost 20 pounds recently" thread, and I was going to compare it to Ariana Grande as an insult. That was a Wednesday. So a Tuesday I logged in. It was all good. The last fucking argument I had was arguing with Bach and Gay Faggot over the fact that Hosea's daughter was sort of becoming a thing. And I was just like,
Hosea.
Hosanna.
Just time out for 1 second.
Yeah.
So Kayla is in the chat. Kayla is a fan of the show, a friend of the show, lovely lady. Kayla has no idea what's going on right now. Kayla, these are people that are loosely related to the ONA forums.
Loosely
we're
related.
closely related to you.
Audio
Yeah.
waveforms. We are the fucking world, motherfucker.
a den of hive of what's the saying for Star Wars, of villainy and scum. It's
Fucking
basically
idiot.
the
Don't
wrong
even
side of
try
the
to
internet.
remember what the quote from Star Wars is, you fucking homo. Jesus.
Den of whatever. So yeah, so these are trolls and just ne'er-do-wells in the
Mongoloids, yeah.
deepest, darkest recesses of the internet, of a corner of the internet.
I'm a journalist, Dan. I'm not a troll.
That live. What are you talking about? We're trolls. You fucking flew to Milwaukee, went to all the bars with the little.
I didn't say I'm not a troll. What did I ever say I'm not a troll? I'm the ringleader, bitch.
Oh,
Of course I'm a
you're
troll.
not the ringleader. You don't even.
You said it was
post
such
anymore.
scorn.
You're trying to disassociate yourself with the.
Yeah, exactly.
Yo,
Hey,
I
I
never
could've done
turned
it.
on Dan once the entire fucking time. Me and Dan were always fucking bros. When he was at his lowest, Jenna was there. I kind of did that for a lot of posters also that were.
Jenna's. By the way, I'm very loyal to Jenna. Jenna's been very supportive. When I was at my lowest, when people were ganging up on me and sending my wife scat pictures and trying to get me fired from my job,
That was
Jenna
me.
was there.
Remember when they made songs about you? Remember when they made songs about you and your wife eating poo poo?
They still. When did they stop?
Still do.
They still-
Funny though.
Remember when?
But Snowman Dan is the
they
best.
still- by the way,
one that came out of
Flavia
those.
sees pretty much every video, like every one of those songs. Like she's heard them. She be quiet when I'm live. She loves
Prove
it.
it.
She,
Prove it. Bring her in.
we sing it at home, scrubbing bubbles. We sing it at home all the time together.
Prove it. Bring her in there and just confirm that she's seen the video.
Flavia doesn't come
No,
on.
don't
She doesn't-
prove it, Dan. No,
No.
Flavia has her own separate bullshit. Do not do a thing for self. Hellhole, this is the reason I was on Dan's podcast before yours. Just
Okay.
because.
Dennis
Actually,
sounds a
Jenna.
lot like Paul.
No, I'm not. I wish I.
Anna, are you a member? Are you a tribesman? Are you a member of the tribe?
No, I'm actually everything I said I was. I just sort of have a weird,
What did you say you were?
a straight white Christian male.
Well, that's a
He
lie.
doesn't
yeah.
sound like a tranny now. We have to give him that. He does
No.
sound like a dude.
I knew he was never. I'll tell you, when you put yourself out there and you do something goofy and you record, everybody's gonna fucking pick you apart. Like it doesn't matter.
The Jenna voice is pretty easy to come by. Once I sort of just get into my headspace.
Nah, it's not Bubbler Jenna. Bubbler Jenna's the best Jenna.
All right, so
Okay,
what up- hey, wait,
Oh,
wait,
fuck
we are,
off, Ty.
I am running a show here, and I do have an audience that doesn't have any idea what's going on. People are asking about Deb. Deb had back surgery, so she's
For
on the
real, I
mend.
miss Deb. What the okay.
Oh,
Deb-
Kayla can get it. Oh my God.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
little
yeah.
bit.
Deb had
Okay,
surgery.
Jenna, go.
Deb had surgery on what?
By the way, Kayla is I've seen pictures of Kayla, and Deb's actually met, I think, Kayla in real life. Kayla is gorgeous. Kayla is a lovely person, both personality wise and exterior beauty wise. So let's be nice to Kayla, please, everyone.
Deb, make sure to tell Kayla how nice my feet and calves are.
No one has said a word about Kayla.
All right, I'm not saying anything more about Kayla. I'll get myself in trouble. But she's very lovely, and we love having her in the chat. Deb will be back in 2 weeks. Deb is having back surgery.
Oh no!
Back surgery. Oh,
not my Debbie.
Those heavy hangers, man. It's tough. You get they hurt your back. So she
better not be getting a breast reduction.
You can get paralyzed from that.
No, but she's gonna work on some feet picks for you, Bubbler.
She's
so
fucking 70, isn't she? Why is she getting rid of her right now?
It makes me happy to know she's recovering from back surgery, but
we do. No one is making fun of girls under Dan's watch. We are a female-friendly show. So
That's not a bit. That's not a bit.
No one makes fun of females on our show either. So
we do not. Yeah, we respect
because there aren't any.
We respect women on the show, even people that are not women that use female avatars and pretend to be female actresses. We respect those as well.
Yeah,
we're transformer friendly here.
Yeah, you hear Kayla?
You're trans friendly. Okay.
Oh my God! So many prayers to Deb. She's so
Hold
sweet.
on, yeah. Can we get a group prayer for Deb? Seriously,
no.
Can we all pray that her back surgery goes well and
I hope she gets paralyzed.
Is she Jewish?
This is why no one wants you on the show, CHH.
Come on,
be serious for a second. We're talking about
okay. Yes. Let's
all Does anyone know what today is? Do you guys know what's special about today?
Friday.
It's Good
Friday. It's not entertaining.
What else is
today? A Jew. It means nothing to him.
It isn't over here anymore, but
it's somebody's birthday today, right? Patrick Tomlinson?
It's his birthday?
I'll follow that.
April 20th, Dan.
No, it's 4/18 is his birthday. Today's his birthday. You got Prezzies.
So we're saying Hitler. No?
All right, anyway. All right. I don't want to derail.
We don't talk, Dan. We don't talk. I'm sorry. We don't talk.
Diapers calling, and in court you know that Quasi's falling. Dan likes poo-poo, the smell is so enthralling. A live podcast, you know that's his calling. So man the toilet Flavia, and I'll run the live stream. I'll talk diapers, poo-poo, fat girls and wrestling. Just send me a super chat if you need anything, and once you finish the commode comes up like ding-a-ling. So Mandy boy, you hear the diapers calling, and in court you know that Quasi's balling. Dan likes poo-poo, the smell is so enthralling. A live podcast, you know that's his calling. So man the toilet Flavia, and I'll run the live stream. I'll talk diapers, poo-poo, fat girls and wrestling. Just send me a super chat if you need anything, and once you finish the commode comes up my ding-a-ling.
So there we go. One of the classics. We always respect it. CHH, I guess I went too long for him.
I passed the fuck out.
You getting some water? All right, we'll take him. When you come
CHH.
back, we'll bring you back.
Let's talk more to Jenna.
Yeah, I want to. So Jenna, can I ask you a question? Saturday Night Live. Do you really know people on the show?
Sure.
Is that
yeah, I had a reference to No Bacon in one of the past episodes that no one picked up on.
Really?
Yeah, no, that was legit. That actually kind of blew my mind, that whole SNL thing, because there's an element where it could be luck or whatever, but there were one too many inside references where I'm like, yeah, they have to be connected to the forum.
There's someone I know. I got a reference to No Bacon. It was a Weekend Update sketch with Marcello and the new girl, Jane Wickline, where they play a couple where he's sort of high energy and she's sort of like a nerd. So I had the guy. I didn't have the guy, but I passed along whatever my ways of doing so. But he mentioned Sleepy Time T-Bear and then immediately went into a thing about cocaine.
I saw that.
That was me.
That was the dad sketch, right?
No, that was Weekend Update. That was like
okay.
Yeah, Weekend Update.
So is it like a friend of a friend situation, or is it do you directly know someone that's like in the writing room over there?
Yeah, it's friend of a friend, just sort of pass along general idea. I mean, the initial Jenna sketch obviously was the big one that I was like, what the fuck is this?
That blew me away when I saw that. That was Hey, by the way, did you have anything to do with what's his face? Shane Gillis with the Patrick Tomlinson references?
Yeah, that was also sort of.
That was fucking insane. There was like 2 or 3 Patrick Tomlinson references in the episode. It's like, holy shit.
What references were made? I don't watch that.
And that's what I picked up on is Shane Gillis's last appearance. I caught that too. And I'm like, holy shit, that Jenna thing back in the day, that was real.
What were the references?
It was a sketch about him chilling with his friends. He mentioned about like he bought a butt plug up his ass. He was kind of being like weird about talking about like how
he was in a bar. He was at a bar, like a Wisconsin, and they were all Wisconsin. It was clearly Wisconsin. Yeah. It was a bar that looked eerily like hooligans, and he's talking like having a butt plug up his ass and stuff. And I was like, you've got to be kidding right now. Like this is and even like there were just so many references that clearly brought it back to being about Patrick Tomlinson. It was so funny. And then there was another one where he's in church with his wife. And he says something like "hush, child" or whatever, and I was like, "Oh my god, that wasn't you." So that wasn't me
at all. I promise.
Okay, so that was just
no.
luck.
Shane Gillis is aware of the whole fandom. I know for a fact Shane Gillis is aware of the forum.
How do you know that?
He was on the subreddit. Trust me, a lot of the producers, a lot of the peripheral people that work on the podcast, they are all in with our little thing, dude. If you watch,
Luis J. Gomez knows about it. Nick Mullen knows about
it. Because we mocked him.
He used to reference us on Real Ass Podcasts all the time.
Yeah,
Tim Dillon probably knows who he is. I wouldn't be surprised if Tim Dillon knows.
Who's the smarmy guy? He has that podcast where they drink. It's him and the Italian guy,
Mark Norman.
Mark Norman. On
Sam
his
Morrill.
podcast, he has a picture of Patrice right next to Norm Macdonald behind him. There's
He's got
no fucking way
Richie.
that's not an homage to us.
Greg Giraldo, he's got all of them, all the tough crowd guys.
Just shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up.
Why?
Because you're trying to kill the vibe here.
I'm not trying to kill the vibe.
Yeah, you are. We're talking about our relation to the comedy scene. You're like, oh, it's all coincidental.
I'm not saying it's all coincidental. I just said Lewis was aware, and I know Nick Mullen is aware. I know a lot of people are aware of it. Tim Dillon referenced it when talking about Ethan, whatever the fucking guy.
All right, perhaps I jumped the gun. I'm sorry.
Lewis wanted to buy the sub, didn't he? He wanted to buy the sub for like.
Yeah, the whole Legion of Skanks referenced us at Skankfest last year.
No, but earlier, like a couple of years ago, he offered to buy the sub. Like the subreddit one used to exist.
Yeah, how's that working out?
I do remember that.
Yeah, unfortunately, you're not allowed to have fun on Reddit. It has to. Everything has to be approved by the jammies.
It's a site for faggots. That's
I would 10 times out of 10 take Luis buying the subreddit over this fucking Bernard fucking prison enjoyer Robert Mueller collective that just fucking bans fuckers at random.
They really ban.
By the way, what's going on? Like I'm hearing a lot of like rumblings from people that. Oh my fucking camera! I got to switch the camera.
I set up stupid.
Just keep going. Don't ruin the flow, Dan. Just keep going.
I've been hearing a lot of back chatter that people there's the part of the how do we say this the
contingent of moderators,
private chat.
The private chat is still like talking shit about me, and there's still like
there is no private chat.
Everyone's talking shit about you.
We're talking shit about you, but it's not private.
His camera just happened to go out when he talked about himself. Hey guys, I hear they're talking about me. Oops, my camera's out. Hold on.
No, specifically that Robert Mueller.
Sexy angle.
I want to talk about the Robert Mueller cunt. I want to talk about her a little bit.
Ooh,
let's go.
You ever addressed Dan?
How old is she, Dan? Just out her age. You always hinted. How old was she?
Is she Chinese?
No, she's not Chinese. So yeah, I guess there's no reason to like hold back at this point, right? I mean, we might as well put all.
Not at all.
Absolutely.
Let's go.
All in.
She's in her late 50s. I think she's like she's basically like Boomy's age.
Late
She's not Chinese. I think she might actually be half Hispanic, if I'm not mistaken.
Excellent.
Yeah,
That's why she's trying to meet that Hispanic
Rodriguez or she's one of those fucking Spanish names that everybody has, like Hernandez or Rodriguez or one of those.
Everyone has them, yeah.
She at one point lived in Western Massachusetts. She's in sort of somewhere in like kind of the either Ohio, Pennsylvania, Western Mass, kind of fucking
Ridge.
doing the homesteading thing. Yeah, in one of these fucking, town, things. And I had her docs, and as a good sign of good faith, I threw it away. I did not keep it, so I don't have it. I'm not like, and she was getting all up in my fucking shit about, don't be threatening this.
I just wanted to know her age.
Hold on, let Dan cook.
She's an old bitch. She's very old. That's why she freaked out when I made a joke about when she was fighting with Bam, because she had confided in me at some point that she had a miscarriage. And I made a joke, and I was not joking about the miscarriage at all. I was just joking like that I was joking that she's old and that she can't have kids because she's fucking postmenopausal. She thought I was joking about her fucking losing her kid and that she was like infertile or something. I was like, no. And so she did this whole thing and started ripping on me and flipped out on me. And I'm like, bitch, fucking chill I never said anything. So she had a miscarriage, I believe, at some point when she was younger. And she's very sensitive about that. So she got all fucking up in my shit. And I think everybody knew it after that because she blew up. She made a big deal of it. She let everybody know that it was a big deal. And I wasn't even saying anything about it. So she's a fucking nutcase. I think back, she had a cute little voice and it was fun. That one episode where she did the fucking Mein Kampf thing, I didn't even know she was like, she just kind of like just did that. And
I love that she's a Hispanic Nazi.
That was the cringiest shit ever.
It was like, and that was when I first started, and I was trying to be like kind of edgelord Dan, and I was like trying to just fuck around with stuff. And then I look back, I'm like, I'm embarrassed for that. Like I hope that, I hope nobody has a copy of it.
Quick question: when you were edgelord Dan, what was your favorite miscarriage joke?
I didn't have any.
Good question.
Never made any jokes about it, but
Bam made some good ones.
No stewed tomato jokes.
That's why I tried to get that fight going and get it cooking, because I loved Bam was like fighting the proxy.
Was
war
that
for
you,
me.
Dan? That was one of the best fights on the forum.
That was fucking hilarious.
I absolutely tried to get that one going. I was playing both of them, trying to get them against each other, and then they finally fucking blew up. It was fantastic.
So you don't like Bam either.
If I could be mean Jenna for just 1 second here, it's just there are a lot of people in positions of power at ONA forums where bad shit happens to them, Mueller is a fucking cunt. She can't have a kid. There you go. Fucking Jerkstore Jay is a piece of shit. Inoperable terminal cancer.
Don't talk.
Wait,
Prison enjoyer is a fucking piece of shit. He's a fucking suicidal dude. I have so many people telling me he's going, I'm so sorry.
By the way, one thing, Reveresco's Caverlock, by the way. So, hey, Caverlock.
Hey, Caverlock.
Hey.
You remember that really bad evil guy named Dan Mullen who used to come around? No?
Yeah,
Dan, be honest.
Car crash, Nick.
How often do you check the forums still?
Every day.
Obviously, but
every couple of days. Every couple of days, like every 2 or 3 days. Not every day.
Yeah, I'm banned.
There's not enough fucking content. You guys don't fucking have anything interesting going on anymore other than fucking Bach fighting, and I mean there's
so much fucking shit happening with Joe, with fucking Anthony, all the other faggots.
Yeah, Anthony's
back.
The only shit's that.
Who gives a fuck about anything Anthony's doing?
Do you guys know Husey?
He does, because he has all Anthony fucking all his satellites, Kevin Brennan fucking warring with you, Gino Bisconti, all these.
Do you know who Husey is? Do you guys know who he is?
No.
Husey had interviewed Joe Cumia and I think Anthony Cumia way back when, and he's on like some wrestling shows, and I've been on his show a bunch of times. He is working, hopefully in the next week or two, to have an episode with him, me, and Joe Cumia to talk about like the Opie and Jimmy tape and Cumia stuff. So like I'm trying to, and I've actually communicated with Joe Cumia myself, trying to get a collab going with Joe Cumia. So we'll see where that goes.
I hope it's Northeast Philly again.
What's that?
I actually have a conversation I recorded with Cumia. You guys want to hear it? I got it all queued up.
Is that the real Eric Nagel? Take a piss. We've got fake Eric Nagel in the chat.
I told you he's gonna take a piss.
Oh, another piss.
It.
Very good.
Yeah.
Your penis.
Hold on.
You're really
you're gonna rupture your fucking bladder.
Crazy, huh?
It's not a fucking uninterrupted stream.
He's rupturing his urethra for a bit.
Maybe want to get that prostate checked out there, buddy. It's
dude, it is
definitely enlarged.
I know I'm having some prostate issues.
And I don't
these
want to
days.
lose my hair, so I've been taking the hair pills. And
Don't
dude,
do
my
it. Don't
prostate
do it.
is so small, it's awesome.
Don't do it. Dan,
Don't do
Dan's
it.
gonna experience.
It
Don't do it,
shrunk
brother.
my expanded prostate
You're
so
doing the
quickly. I
Propecia?
love it.
You're doing the
No,
Propecia?
finasteride.
Finasteride, and
So
yes,
that's
it's the
the-
same
that's-
thing.
that's the
It's
foam,
off
right?
brand Propecia, yes.
Oh
Yeah.
no, that is Propecia. That's the pill.
I take the
Yes.
pills, and every night I
But it's for
microneedle my
prostate health,
scalp, and I
how's that
put
soft
the
penis treating you? How's the
Lack
no
of
side
testosterone.
effects.
No,
Zero
how-
side
There are
how long
effects.
side
you-
effects.
how long you been
Get your
doing it?
testosterone checked.
How long you been doing it?
About 6 months.
Okay, all right.
And you know what?
Okay.
It
Maybe you got more
actually
lead than
has
pencil than I
increased
do.
my testosterone. A lot of
You're
people
all
don't
a
realize
bunch of
that.
fucking balding men. Look at fucking
Finasteride
Turk.
increases your
Finasteride.
testosterone.
Turk's got a fucking full head of hair. Fucking
Oh,
oil.
fuck off. Supposedly,
He's fucking- he
my
lives like a
picture's on the
fucking
internet,
animal.
and I do not have a receding hairline. I'm doing maintenance to ensure I don't have one.
The fact you need.
Is that
What's
that
that
why
to
you?
maintain?
Okay, so Bubbler, here's the issue. So even if your cock's still working, okay, congratulations. You know you have to take that. You know you can never stop taking that pill now, right? Like that for the rest of your life, you're going to be on finasteride.
Yeah, until
And-
I'm ready to go fucking bald.
How old are you?
But you know what? I don't
How
have
old-
an ounce of lost hair on the crown. I have nothing. I just noticed a little loss on my corners,
How
right?
old are you?
I'm not telling my fucking age. Dan, come on, we're
He's in
brothers.
his
Don't
30s.
ask for my
Are
age.
you
in
under
his
40?
30s.
Are you under 40?
Definitely
We'll
under
put
40.
it
Have you
around
seen his
there,
picture,
give or
Dan?
take a year or two.
So you're in your mid 30s, we'll call it. Is that
Yes.
fine? Is that-
Dan, you didn't see his picture? He doxed
No,
himself.
I saw it at some. I
He
can't
looks like
keep track
CQ
of all this.
Baines. Just
Does he?
younger. Yeah.
Guys,
What I
kill
would
you.
say is this. I would say is like once you get to your mid 40s, it don't even bother with it. Don't worry about it. It is
Dan,
the one
when
side
did you
effect is
start
it does
losing your
control your
hair?
prostate, though. I do know that.
When did you start losing your hair? And I'm not trying to talk shit. I'm just saying, when did you
No,
start
I started
losing it?
my hair started thinning like in my early 30s.
Exactly. Mine didn't. I'm having natural, you're getting older. I've got high T, and then that makes extra DHT.
Your voice
So
says
I'm
you're not-
prone to losing my hair, and I'm making
there's
sure that
ladies
I
in the
don't.
chat that are leaving and their pussies are drying up right now with this. So let's
You're
move
right.
to
You,
the next,
you
uh,
usually
topic
get them
here.
wet as shit, Dan. I'm sure.
Yeah, exactly. Well, your fucking voice.
Hey,
Why do you
I
think
didn't want to
what-
go down this road. You guys are the ones that grilling me. So
The lovely Daychwa in the chat. I'm gonna dip my. You guys say like, I get more chicks now with the dab. This is you want to
That's an
know why I
Indian
dabble?
man.
That's
with a
what that's
hot
what you're
lady
doing
avatar.
for. You're fucking homosexual.
I'm basically a girl, by the way.
I'm a homos. I'm doing it so I can have pretty women in the chat. That makes me a fucking faggot. Is that
honestly,
what you're saying?
Dan
That's
does
fucking
have a
marriage.
lot of hot fans.
I'm not.
Honestly,
no,
I've
I'm
been
not
watching
looking
the
to- I'm not
streams.
looking to fuck these women. I'm just looking to have a good, not have a sausage fest of a
No,
show.
that's the point. You're so entertaining. You actually get women tuning into your stream. You should, that's a feather in your cap.
Are you fucking with me right now, Bubbler? Or are you serious?
No, I'm not.
Clearly fucking with you. He's absolutely fucking.
I'm
with
not
you.
fucking
no,
with
no.
you. I've watched your streams. You actually have women that interact with your stream. They
find
show
it
up on
funny.
your streams all the time. So
But
that is
remember-
a feather in your cap. You
Wait,
provide good
hold on.
entertainment that
You guys,
attracts women.
you guys missed it. Hey, maybe you fucking missed it because you came a little late to the show. I had Ashley Cummings Ashley Cummings is coming on the show. Do you know who Ashley Cummings is?
Holy
No.
shit, the Ashley Cummings?
Ashley Cummings? You kidding me?
She a porn star? I'm guessing.
She's
I have no fucking clue.
semi-famous.
Was she Whitney Cummings' sister?
That's exactly who she is. She's Whitney Cummings'
Well,
sister.
she's not
fucking
famous or
hot.
important at all.
She's.
I just
I'm
can't
here for
believe
this.
Dan thought I was
Dan,
fucking with
Dan,
Dan.
I'm sorry,
your number
you
one
take one
fan,
step
Dan.
back.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah.
Dude, I get
Nice-
like real
nice
bitches in the
cheekbones,
chat here,
stupid.
guys.
Can we just take one step back? Dan said that he has hot chicks on, but he doesn't want to have sex with them because he's not gay.
It's not fucking
Yeah, exactly.
weird. Whoa.
He's loyal to Flavia, obviously.
Yeah, I'm fucking Benny Hill. I'm doing Benny Hill skits, but I'm a fucking flaming homosexual behind the scenes.
Well, you're
That's
No,
not
not
he's just a
homosexual.
gentleman. He treats his women fans correctly. He loves Flavia. They've got
Half
no
of them are
ch-
not
you know.
women, though. He's getting toss potted, where it's just
Dan's
like
got-
a honey pot.
Dan's got a chick for every day of the week. Remember when I said that? I got the Monday girl, the Tuesday girl, the Wednesday girl.
Dan,
Yeah.
how many of these weirdos that watch podcasts have tried to seduce you now that you're blowing up?
None.
Are you
None.
blowing up?
They haven't been in your DMs.
I would call this blowing up, but you know,
Dan,
we
you've
have
been
a
blowing
nice
up.
audience.
You've
Dan,
got
I'm gonna
hot
call
chicks in
bullshit
your
on that one.
chat.
There's at least one girl that's been like, "Hey Dan, hi,
Exactly.
Hi,
They
Who's
want
the
a little
nun?
screen
Yeah,
time on your
sure.
stream.
Dan.
Detroit, the nun is a CHH chocolate hellhole from
There-
Orange.
well,
County.
None.
There are
My name
definitely.
is Detroit. White, yes, white women.
You guys are asking about the Dabbleverse. There are definitely Dabbleverse.
No, we
Hold
fucking
on, let him
weren't.
talk. Jesus Christ. All right, go ahead.
Jesus,
Dan.
you guys, you guys got to learn how to. You got one at a time here. There are groupies. There are Dabbleverse groupies. There are like 3 or 4 of them that send nudes out and are like legit and are like in all the chats. By the way,
it makes sense.
Detroit is not one of those. She's a very nice love. She's very pretty. I believe she's seeing another person who's in the chat, which I'm not going to blow it up.
Is that her real picture?
Although
Detroit?
Crumbomb, I think, just blew it up. But yeah, that is her real picture. She's very lovely. She sometimes will come on shows, although I don't think she does it much anymore.
Bit of a long face.
You guys hate on Dan, but he's actually got fans that send him pics and try to fucking.
No. Don't no. You're not going to get me in. You're not going to catch me in that.
I didn't say that. You said that.
I'm not getting the DMs.
Come on, Dan.
No, that's other people. That's
Come
not
on,
me.
come on.
That is not me. I'm not getting the leads in the
Red-blooded.
DMs.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Just a quick question. What's it like drowning in pussy all the time now that you follow Stuttering John?
By the way, that's another misnomer. Like I don't do any Stuttering John. I've never talked about Stuttering John. I have no interest in Stuttering John.
Oh no, you're right. All the rest of the fascinating people, though.
Did you grow up the goatee because of all the pussy you're getting?
Crumb tried to F Dan. It's kind of my George Michael look, like when he was kind of doing the bathhouses.
You do not look like George Michael.
Oh, radiation sickness. Yeah.
Anything else you'd like to know about the hack? I like to call it the hack verse, not the dabble.
Oh,
no,
verse.
we
Dabble
didn't
verse is
ask
so gay.
anything.
What the fuck you want to know?
That's actually more like a Fu Manchu. That's not even like a goatee. You look like
Got
a
you.
fucking prospecting biker.
I kind of see the 2000s George Michael. No, I see it with Dan.
What I'm trying to do, what I want to do is Hulk Hogan. I want to get it nice and long, and then do
you
it
need to do
blonde.
a bit more
You gotta
work,
do the
man.
skullet then.
Yeah, skullet.
I could probably pull off the skullet. I could definitely have the
Hey,
same
don't have the
hairline.
balls.
When are we
You
gonna
don't
get a
get
new
enough.
karaoke, Dan? Because you were fucking awesome.
I kill it in karaoke. In fact, I'm working on some new karaoke.
Stop blowing smoke up his ass, bubbler.
I'm not,
Every-
because
every
maybe
time.
he'll give us a new karaoke. How about you shut the fuck up?
See, he is trying to play you, Dan. See,
I'm trying to get a new karaoke. That's not exactly playing when I say, hey, I would love to see a new karaoke video. And CHH fucking the Faggot detective's like, oh my God, look, he's trying to troll you. And yeah,
'Cause that's what you
I'm
do,
being
yeah.
pretty upfront about what I want.
Dan.
I'm trying to work on some new stuff. So yeah, Baby Got Back is always in my. That's definitely in my wheelhouse. Pretty much any Eminem song I can rock that.
Rough Dad?
A couple of Naughty by Nature songs I'm trying to work into the mix.
Well, we need
Cypress
that
Hill.
content, Dan.
So yeah, coming soon. Yeah, we'll have to get it recorded. I'll have Flavia get her celly out, and we'll record the next time we go do karaoke.
My man.
Do Love is a Battlefield.
Love is a Battlefield.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe we could work that in. You know, I'm a big Pat Benatar
I
fan.
don't
Well, you said it right. Diaper wear. I'm a big
Hey Dan,
Pat
haven't
Benatar
tuned in for a
fan.
while. What is this? It's a Friday night shit show, is what it is. What's the latest with Fatrick and Snacky? Fatrick is it's his birthday today, so he got prezzies and dinner later, and he's suing the city of Milwaukee. And Snacky, we learned, was a whore in the military and was given a less than honorable discharge. So
I would figure that would get you an honorable discharge if you're just fucking everyone in the barracks. That's a bad
Yeah, but
thing.
Jackie.
you see those fucking hands, man? Can you imagine getting a fucking hand job? Like how bad is it? Like getting pussy over in Iraq when you're like bunking up with fucking Jackie, you know.
And let's
it's
not forget,
Slim
she
Pickens.
doxed a 13-year-old girl because in that little IRC chat she was in, the 13-year-old girl was getting more attention and dick than she was, and she doxed that poor girl. That's how big of a piece of shit that woman is.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, so I think, you know, and people joke about me and say like, oh, Dan's this, Dan's that. Who has come at the Dan man and I haven't fucking taken him down?
Well, you're dealing with
me.
actual
You muted my
retard.
mic 40 times when I was trying to come at you before.
So we'll
Okay.
come at him with some fucking,
But then you kiss
pizzazz.
my ass afterwards. Like you're like, oh, please
Kissed your
love
ass.
me, please love
Whoa.
me.
Oh, he got you good, CHA. You
Ooh,
gonna take
comments?
He didn't
CH?
respond to any of what I had
That's
said
how you
before
win. That's
about
how
him
you win.
allowing.
When
Did you clean up the
you're-
hole?
you know I'm your
Right.
daddy, boy. You know I'm your daddy. Don't
that?
don't try to kid anyone else.
Oh,
You know
I
how-
agree. You are his
you know the
fucking
pecking
daddy.
order in this.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't have any kids, so I guess
Comment,
you
bitch.
I'll let you go.
Keep talking like a bitch.
give
I'm
me
gonna
that.
slap you like a bitch. So be careful.
Oh!
Talking like a bitch. You muted me like a bitch for the first fucking half.
I like a
Jake
bitch.
has
Oh.
nothing. He's getting spanked by Daddy tonight. Absolutely spanked.
Daddy dance, bringing the fucking hammer now.
Daddy Dan in the house.
Detroit. So
I need some
Detroit. Let me
context
give
here.
Detroit the Reader's Digest version. My name is Dan. I am the ringleader of an international cyber stalking cult. Okay. I am a member of the Troll Triad. I am the chief provocateur in the Troll Triad, along with some of my other Confederates. And we are a criminal enterprise being investigated by the Federal Bureau of Investigation and Interpol. And we are going to be enjoying prison very soon. So these are members of my squad, an elite
I'm
squad.
not part of your
cyber
squad. I don't have anything to do with the pattern.
I'm part of the squad. Hey, what's up, Detroit? I
You
love you,
talk
babe.
too much. Don't talk
Dan,
about Putin.
Dan, you forgot to mention that you're drowning in pussy because you listen to stuttering.
Don't say that while Detroit's here.
I can't stop.
Oh,
My
and
dick is
diapers.
just
Don't forget the
covered in
diapers.
pussy.
Diapers.
Oh yes, I am. Yeah,
The
these are
poo-poo
all
diapers.
members of the diaper army. These are all generals in my diaper army.
I do have to commend you for actually running with a joke.
Which
That's
one?
all the praise I have. Yeah, the fucking diapers.
Yeah, which one?
Yeah, I just lean into it, man. It's funny to like you guys. This is the thing that you got. I think you guys get it, but I find all of this very funny. Like I like to think I have a pretty good sense of humor. So like I'm not fighting it. I'm not like I've never tried to be something that I'm not. Like, I know I'm a fucking retard.
Yeah, you have.
I know
You are right now by just doing this Dabbleverse shit.
Fuck that. Dan has taken
now.
3 years of hardcore abuse.
Yeah,
Dougie contacted his coworkers for crying out loud.
Seriously, Dan took a lot of shit.
A lot of shit.
Yeah, but that's,
I mean, I
that's
can't
what
even
makes
talk
it
about half
amazing.
the stuff that I had to kind of endure because.
Well, Dan,
do it. That's actually fucking interesting. To be honest,
that would be interesting. But Dan, I had nothing to do with. I never contacted your job or anything. I kept it to the.
There were people that are supposed to be like allies that sent messages to my employer and
there
trying to
are no fucking allies on O&A, man. Come on.
No, well, exactly. Well, I know that. I mean, but you know what I'm saying. Like,
learn the hard way.
All right, hold on. Let's let Dan talk. Dan has been harassed at fucking level whatever, right? And one thing about Dan, you have to give him credit for, he never changed. He never ran away. In fact, he amped it up and he started a podcast and put his fucking face on it.
Well, that was shocking. That's what shocks me.
Well, when he started it, he didn't have his face on it. It took him until
That's
how
my
long
point.
did you start
Instead of
showing your face,
running
man?
away, he just kept leaning into it harder
No,
and
he had
harder and
his
harder.
fucking
You got to
face
respect that.
avatar
He
for
wasn't.
years.
Hold on, Bubbler. For some history, he wasn't getting any shit until he started Nice Podcast Stupid, and then the shit started once he said making fun of women. That we're not going to do that here. That was what started.
That's a fair point. Yeah,
I definitely instigated a little bit. So yeah, I'm not without blame. Trust me. Like, and I put myself out there. You put yourself out there, you got what comes back to you. So I'm not crying. Oh my God, oh my God, you guys tried to ruin my life. I'm not fucking crying about it. I'm a fucking big boy.
Here's exactly what happened. Dan was in that fucking inner circle, that tightest inner circle of O&A.
Shut up.
No, stop. Listen. All the good people. Let me talk.
There's a rip again.
He went against Mueller. He went against fucking Snake, and that was the thing. That was breaking Omerta. That was this fucking Mad Men Sopranos bullshit of you don't go against made men, quote unquote.
He did destroy the 5 families.
This bit is fucking good.
Dan's nickname is the Veloci Papers.
I don't get that reference.
I'm not surprised.
Which John Doe were you, Dan? I was John Doe 37.
You watch musicals. I read up on the mob. It's okay. It's not a own.
Make fun of women. We're
Fucking
mostly
flat.
retarded, thin-skinned, sensitive.
I live in
cunts. Yeah.
Pennsylvania. I know the fucking flaky papers.
Never mind.
Yeah,
I'm a
I don't want.
girl,
I'm not.
by
I
the
want to
way.
over dramatize everything. Like it's all stupid internet shit, and it all sounds very gay when you try to explain it to somebody in real life.
Well, no, it became real life for you, so it wasn't
but-
just internet shit.
What I want to get at was like, actually, you got doxxed. You got a well-paying job or quite public job.
Are you worried about people
But
actually?
you skated through all the shit.
Are you worried about people actually doing false 911 calls to your house like Patrick? Because someone did kind of toe that line on the forum the other day.
Yep.
Did they?
Am I worried about it? Not really. Like I live
Yeah,
on. I live.
nothing fucking happened to him.
I live in a
I'm
very
saying,
white
is he worried
neighborhood.
about being swatted?
Well, where is that? Because I would delete that comment or whatever.
Yeah,
So
they
it's
didn't
just-
though.
Well, I didn't see it, so I wasn't reported, or I didn't see the report.
Dan, do you know what I'm talking about?
No,
No,
I don't have
It was a
any-
fucking-
joke where they posted your address and they said cops are on the
Oh,
way, blah blah blah.
yes, I did
Yeah.
see that. Yeah, and they were joking that there was like
Was
a
it
911
Dougie?
But
call.
that's towing the line where they're putting your address
Nah,
up there
Dougie's gone.
and they're implying
No, Dougie's
about a
not gonna.
swatting. Do you fear that you will be the next swatting victim?
He's not gonna get swatted. No one's gonna.
No,
do
not
that.
really. I'm not really. I like. I live in a very, we'll call it an affluent suburb.
Affluent.
Affluent.
Thank you. Affluent
Fucking
suburb.
Very
Affluent suburb.
fluid.
I live in a
Got a
cul-de-sac.
fucking English in you. You
Affluence is what you should
Dan
do with
lives
your
in the
wife.
bayou.
I live in an affluent suburb on a cul-de-sac full of white people, other than the colored folks that live next door to
Hey,
me.
what do you got a
because-
problem with that?
Or in your
because they-
home.
Because they won the city lottery, so they got like a free house. But
Ooh.
Jesus,
true. I mean,
Dan,
it's
get a
brutal.
hold of yourself.
it's true. I mean, like no offense to them.
So
but
your
they
property
won a
value
lottery.
went
He's
way,
got
way,
one
way
black
down.
neighbor, and he's like, they
What the
won
fuck do you
fucking
do?
lottery,
You,
these
your
guys
job
over
doesn't
here.
give a shit about this. That's what I'm getting at. Inside software doesn't give a shit.
What? That I live in a white suburb?
Yeah, he's saying all this shit.
What am I saying,
Because
Nah,
he's a
just-
boss, he doesn't give a shit.
Teflon fucking Dan, man. Alright.
dude? I fucking run this shit, brother.
Hey,
Like,
is
yeah,
it true that your aunt owns
apparently
the
it is.
company?
Hey, you fucking rule, man.
yeah, my aunt is the CEO.
Well, there you go, boys.
Oh, really?
Nope. Yeah.
You're not
She,
joking.
doesn't- she thinks she's a fucking pat poster herself. She loves it.
Dan,
Oh,
It's
I
hilarious.
missed
She
the story.
wrote
Could you repeat it again?
I doubt
Like
that.
exactly.
I
Is he
doubt
the-
that. I'm pressing X.
no, Dougie actually exposed that his aunt was a CEO, and Dan just confirmed
Not
it.
that
That's
part.
why-
That she's a pat poster.
Well, that
Well, yeah,
might
he's
be
probably
about-
that might be pushing the truth a little bit. But yeah, I've got.
Oh.
Dude, I have and the other thing too, like I know people joke about like some of the other stuff that Dan doesn't really know Matt Gates. No, I know Matt Gates. I know him actually very well. So
Okay, so
uh,
you're also into like 17-year-old chicks and stuff.
He's fucking
No.
plugged into Matrix Dan, man.
I'm
He's
plugged into
in.
the fucking matrix. Exactly.
Yeah,
Thank you,
exactly.
Skive. I'm
I don't know
plugged
why
into
it's
the
that
fucking
shocking
matrix.
Hold
to
on,
know
I'll
to
believe
know
that,
a
Dan.
politician.
What
though,
type of
but-
Rolex do you own?
Hey, important question.
No, I don't roll like that. I'm not. That's
All right,
not.
do you own a Patek Philippe?
No,
What
I
car?
don't.
What car do you drive?
I don't flash my. I don't.
You
I'm,
don't
I'm
have
not like.
one single timepiece?
I'm not like a multi-millionaire.
It's not about
I'm
that.
a
I'm not
mil-
asking
a
if
mil-
you're a
I have
dumb
a million,
rapper.
not multi-millions. I'm a reasonable. Like I'm better than most, but not like.
All right,
ridiculous.
what type of watch do you own? I'm a timepiece guy, so I need to know this. It's important.
I don't. Timepieces are for pussies. I don't do timepieces. I'm not.
Oh,
Ooh,
I'm not
Bubba,
into
you
that.
think that?
Dan, why are you so
Thank
hostile
you.
against me? Well, you just called me a pussy.
No,
Jesus
he's
Christ.
right, Bubbler.
We're
Timepieces
friends.
are stupid.
No, that was out of line there. Maybe that
No,
was.
it
a
wasn't
little
out of
too
line.
much.
That was
Thank
right
you,
in
buddy.
line.
I'm a watch guy, so
Well, you're a watch
when I
guy,
meet
so
guys
you're a
with
retard
money,
that spends money on
that-
watches,
and they own
instead
watches
of
I
looking
can't
at his phone in
afford.
his pocket.
I like
you
to
better
hear
watch
about it.
integrity.
2-3 knows what's going on. Dan hit some kind of life glitch. He can fill his diaper and do what he wants, and nothing will happen. Yeah, I'm in the matrix, bro. Like I've solved the puzzle.
I'm just saying,
I-
stop bragging about your 5 sinks if you don't at least have a white gold Pepsi. That's all I'm saying. I don't want to hear about the 5 sinks anymore.
I don't even know what white gold.
How much is your house? How much is your house cost, Bubbler?
Dude, I'm not
Ooh.
fucking shitting on you. You're
How much
way
is your
richer
fucking
than
No,
me.
house
no, no,
cost,
I'm
Bubbler?
just saying, you can no
That's a
longer
damn
talk
question.
about your 5 sinks.
Bubbler, how much
if
is
you
your
don't
house
even have an
cost?
entry level
My house
Rolex.
is worth $800,000. How much is your house worth?
I'm not doing this. I love you. Stop attacking me. We're friends.
You're the one that's attacking me, brother.
No, I'm not. I'm just
You want
saying.
to take
You
you whip
have to
out
get a
fucking
nice watch
financial dicks?
before
Let's
you
do it,
brag
bro.
about
Let's
your
put them all
things.
out there.
You
I put
need
my
a
money
nice
into my
watch
house,
before
not
you
into my
brag about your
fucking
things.
wristwatch.
If you bought that house for $800,000,
You're like a brother in the hood who lives in a fucking double wide and
I'm
he's
sorry,
driving
Dan.
a Tesla Cybertruck. Like,
Oh my God,
No,
how
no,
did
Dan
we
said
get here?
it would take
I'm the
10
number
minutes.
one Dan fan, and now he's attacking
Dan,
me. How did we get here? Dan, pump the brakes.
Bubbler, hold
Slow
on a
down.
second. Bubbler, Dan, how much did you buy the house for?
I bought it for
I'm
700.
heartbroken right now. I'm gonna cry.
What? It doesn't matter how much I bought it for. It's worth more than
What
what
the
I.
fuck are we talking about?
700 is that fucking
Because
shit.
whatever, if it's 750 is what you paid for that, you got
No,
ripped
I didn't
the
pay
fuck
750. I didn't
Yeah,
pay
you
under
did.
7. Whoa!
You got
I didn't pay
custody for that.
750. First off, and I've invested about 200,000 in additions to the
In
house
what?
already.
What
So
additions?
like
$700.
$200,000 of additions. What
not
did you
200,000, like 100,000. No, that's
All right,
the.
now we're walking it back 50%. Okay,
Fuck
100,000.
you. Fuck
What
you,
improvements
pussy.
did you make for 100,000?
You
There should be
fucking
fucking
finished
badass.
the whole-
The Massachusetts guy
marble
come out here.
ceilings.
The room
So
that
we
I'm in
learned
right
your
now is
anti-fat
finished.
poster.
It's finished.
You did not spend $200,000.
Where
Like,
did
Refinish
we
the
go
fucking
so
basement.
You didn't
wrong?
spend
Refinish
$100,000 either
Refinish
on
the
it.
basement, refinish the fucking attic, fenced in the whole property,
Attic.
did other upkeep on it that added other stuff to the fucking house.
Dan, do you even have 3 sinks? Be honest. Was 5
You know
sinks an
what? I was
exaggeration?
Team Dan until Dan just took this heel turn on me for no fucking reason. So now I'm doubting the amount of sinks he has.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Bubbler. Welcome to the crew.
See, Dan,
Stop
you
being
lost
so
the fucking
sensitive.
chance. Stop being so
Doubters.
defensive.
Sink skeptics.
I will say
He
one thing
accused me of
I
owning a
gotta
fucking
fucking figure out
Tesla
is this
truck.
Wi-Fi or whatever. This fucking camera. This is the second time. it's
He's
fucking
too
done
ashamed to even show his $800,000 house now.
Jesus Christ, Dan, you're
He's
number one
rapidly
fan. You're
rearranging all
attacking
the
me.
shit.
How about this? How about I have a brother man party at my house?
Okay.
You can come
Yeah,
over
and I'll
fucking.
fucking
Dan, you
come.
tell me when.
And you're gonna
I'm
be
there.
fucking nice
I'm there.
to
We'll
me.
have a
and you're
fucking
not
house
gonna
party. You all
fucking
come over here and you
call me
tell
a
me that
fake
I don't have the
Tesla
best fucking
owner.
house.
Dan,
Gonna-
Dan,
Gonna
I
pay him
will
a
do
fucking
that.
gonna
I
pay
will
him
do
for the airplane ticket.
I'm gonna
I'll
roll
drive-
with my
I'll drive there
Mitsubishi
next
and you're gonna
weekend.
respect me.
Dan, I'll come up next weekend. How about that?
All right, we'll work it out. Talk to
I'm
my
serious.
assistant.
If we'll stream together from your studio.
I'll get you my assistant's information. You can plan
How
with her.
far is from Boston?
Your assistant. I don't speak fucking Portuguese. So.
How far?
Honestly,
I'm about.
if Dan throws a house party, I will show up.
To
So
the
you guys will
bill.
meet me in real life. If Dan actually has a brother man house party, my lips to God's ears, I'll fucking show up.
Any fucking time you want to do it, I'm there. I'll take a day off of work to fucking come up and for the Dan party.
I'll
June
make a
5th to
blood
9th
oath.
do the
I
brother man
promise
meetup
to
that
come.
weekend. Jarvis says. We'll work something out. We'll make something out. maybe not at my house. That might be a little.
Oh,
I don't
fuck
think.
Oh,
off.
now we're
Today's
walking it back.
Mecca.
Walking it back. All right, at a
We
bar
gotta
or
count the
something.
sinks, Dan.
At a bar nearby. How about that?
Yeah.
Are you Oh, look at you. You didn't even ask. You're replaying this on your channel. Is that what you're doing right now? You little
Didn't even
scumbag.
ask. Well, yeah, because I stopped my show to come on here. and
Okay, all right, that's fine.
everything
I'm kidding.
Oh my God, I'm so close to Boston. I didn't even realize this. I can take a Greyhound.
It's the most enthusiastic.
He was so earnest in the way he said that.
Would they let you into the United States, Turk?
What?
Hopefully, he gets detained
Could
at
you
the
get
border.
into the United States?
Sorry,
Trump
can you repeat
deports
that one
to
more
fucking
time? I'm sorry,
Guatemala.
I'm zooming out.
Could
He's all
you
perked
get
up.
into the United States right now?
Why wouldn't I be able to get into the United States?
Because
There's
you're
no
a
white.
crackhead.
This is not the
Because of
the
Trump?
easiest time to enter the United States, especially for people that are
Yeah.
of
That
lower
have
stock.
child sex charges.
People of liquor.
Passport, got all my shit. I'm ready to bounce any minute now.
What the fuck is Soviet Union?
It's a fucking Canadian passport.
I don't think that
It's
would be
fucking
a
same.
problem.
They took your hard drives, but they didn't take your passport.
Haha. Fucking one joke, fucking retard.
Yeah, here we go. You're
I
not
still
funny,
laugh.
bubbler. You know what? Pile on. Now that Dan's against me, go ahead. Here's your moment.
I'm not
I'm
against
weak
you,
right
Bubble.
now.
You're not worth it.
We bust balls
Ooh.
on this show. Come on, man. You know that.
I don't know, Dan. I think I hit a nerve with you. I was trying to be just cool,
calling me out on my inferior wristwatches.
No, I wasn't. I asked what
He was
wristwatch
questioning your
you
wealth.
had, and you
He's
fucking
questioning your
attacked me.
wealth. He's saying you're a liar. Bubbler was.
Exactly. You were 4 sinker.
Yeah, 4, and one was a slop sink.
Yeah, one of you toilet.
Honestly, I don't care about any of this. I want to know what type of car Jenna drives. I'm more interested in Jenna than anyone at this point.
Jenna lives in the
I'm
city.
just
Jenna,
shocked.
Jenna,
shocked.
can we get you on the show
Actually,
again
Jenna.
sometime? We have never had a chance to really chat before, and this was. I'm glad you came on. Can we get you on another time too? You
Who,
still
me?
there?
I don't know. I'm permanent. I'm shadow banned permanently from O&A forums. So
And not from
I'm
me, you idiot.
sticking around with this community.
Yeah, well, you're not. We're not. You're not shadow
What?
banned from the nice podcast, Stupid Extended Family. So you're always welcome here.
Yeah,
Hey,
but I
Jenna,
don't
I'm
want to. I don't
banned
want to
too.
make friendships.
So why are you here?
Well,
Because
you,
we're
I don't want to
we're
make friends.
becoming
You,
friends.
you did good fucking job at it.
Are you plugging a new special?
Wait, me or Bubbler? Who are we talking to?
Obviously not Bubbler.
Just ignore fucking
Eric
Kurt.
Nagel in the chat. Bernard Murphy raped me in the Philippines in 2017. I'm so sorry, Eric Nagel. That's very sad.
Dan, you can't say that word and expect to be remonetized.
What, rape?
Yeah.
Date was.
What if it's consensual rape?
I don't.
Well, that's called consensual, non-consensual. CNC.
Dechua, look at she's trying to curry favor with the panel
Showing her
here.
sex.
O&A better than Stern, and I don't know much. Well, you are a woman,
Dude,
so
I am so prepared
Yeah.
to send for Detois. If that's their
Redundant.
actual unfiltered picture, Detois
Dan likes
fucking
rape.
hot.
Yeah,
Dan
unfiltered.
likes rape. No
from a different
lies were
angle.
told. What else we got? Final boss, whose people say is my alter ego, but is not. Yeah, I think this is a good place to kind of maybe wrap it up. What do you guys? Anything you guys want to promote? Anything?
I want to promote
Anything-
my love for you. We're not ending this until we're friends again.
No, we're gonna end it. I'd like to
No,
promote
not
a
until
nicer
me and Dan
podcast.
Man are
Stupid.
friends
Nicer
again.
podcast.
This will
Stupid.
not
See you,
end
man.
with me and Dan feuding over timepieces.
Well,
Okay.
Dan.
Anyone else? Anyone else have
Yeah, and I
Jenna?
appreciate-
Anything you want to end with?
I'll
Oh,
do
fuck
nicer
off, Dan. Tell
podcast.
me
You want
you
to
love
extend
me.
this episode?
Shut
I'll
up.
do nicer podcast, stupid with Hellhole. If you want to go back to the nicer.
Yeah, why don't you guys go back? You guys go back to your show. I'll let you guys get back to that, and I'll.
No, we're done.
I appreciate you having me on.
I feel
Dan.
so
I hope
betrayed.
you have me on some other time. I won't be as argumentative, maybe. We'll see.
I love Dan, and Jesus Christ. I
didn't-
don't know what I'm going to do when I wake up tomorrow.
Okay, before we wrap up, I want to hear from Turk. Turk, what do you have to say? For yourself. Anything you want to promote? Anything you want to talk about?
promote.
Hey, yo, what up? This Tyrone.
Fuck off.